Jamie, congratulations in the moment. Obviously, Merstham sealed their playoff place. Can you just sum up your emotions at this time?
Relief, especially after that second half performance. Relief. No, obviously I'm super proud of the boys and what we've achieved today. Not just today, throughout the whole season. Really, it's a long season. 51 games, competitive games this year. So, we're tired, physically, mentally. Everyone's tired. But yeah, really relieved to get it done today. We didn't want to go into Eastbourne not fully knowing, regardless. I mean, Beckham I think won today and won quite well. So yeah, we're just glad to get it done really, and what it allows us to do now is start preparing as well as we can for Sittingbourne in 8 days' time. And we know what a tough game that will be, but we've got to try and give ourselves the best opportunity, and we're certainly going to go in there with every intent of trying to win the game.
Yeah, excellent. Did it help? Obviously, coming into today's game, we knew that a win or a draw would seal it. But did it help that Beckenham were snapping at our heels for so long?
Yeah, it probably did, to be fair. Yeah. I mean, I always said to lads, once we got in the playoffs, we wouldn't get out. We wouldn't let it go. Once we had that momentum, we would continue to go, and we have. To be fair, we have. We've never dropped out of it. There's been times where the gaps got closer, and there was a time where teams always had games in hand, so you knew there could be a swing. But listen, you need a little bit of everything along the way, and I think you earn your own luck. And I don't want to call these boys lucky because they're not lucky. For 51 games this year, or if you just include the league games, we've given everything, and it hasn't always been pretty, and it hasn't always been perfect. But we've got a real good knack of winning games of football. We've not lost many games this year. We've got a real tight squad who've been utilised as much as we can. And I think ultimately the squad have got the rewards of what they've done the whole season, so massive testament to them.
You don't want to talk about luck, but it would have taken a brave man or woman to put some money on Senham McKillop getting the equaliser when he came on with about 10 minutes to go.
Yeah, I mean, he would have been my second least favourite. Probably Harry Murphy still as the cab. I never fancy him with a goal. But yeah, Senham, to be fair, he was unbelievable when he came on. Senham, unbelievable, changed the game for us massively. I mean, to be fair to Senham, he's been out this weekend with a little bit of an injury, so we wanted to try and look after him and not rush him back. But he came on today and changed the game. So yeah, massive props to Senham. I'm really glad he scored and broke that duck that you put on his head. So. Yeah, nearly everyone scored a goal this year, which is unbelievable.
Yeah, it's really good, isn't it? Like I say, it's testament to the squad, the fact that we've had some injuries, but boys have come in, boys that have been in and around it the whole season, like Sam Allen, and then people like AD getting his equaliser last week so late on. Testament to you and the management team for putting together such a good squad of boys. And you said that, didn't you? You said you needed a good pre-season, get the squad settled, and now look where we've ended up.
Yeah, and Sam Allen's a great example. I mean, Sam is like he's almost a breath of fresh air really in many ways, because a youngster who goes, you know what, I just want to be part of it all year. If I don't play, I don't play. I'm not going to start looking elsewhere. Don't get me wrong, he's had game time with his under-18 side, but the fact he's actually gone, do you know what, this means more. Being around someone like Toles and the group of players means more. And he's now played almost 10 competitive fixtures for us this year, and the last 2 games he's been brilliant. He's hardly put a foot wrong. Even parts of his game which we wanted to improve him on, he's improved. And again, that's massive testament to Sam and Ollie, who obviously works with him, and Tolfs as well. So no, I think overall we're delighted that everyone has played a part, and they have. Everyone's played a part. Some of those boys won't feel like it at the moment. I get that. My job isn't to keep everyone happy. You can't keep everyone happy. Even today, we would love to have got everyone on, but the game's still up and down with 5-10 minutes to go, and some players will feel a little bit not hurt, I don't think, but that they haven't been a part. But they have. Every single one of them, from Aidan Brown, who scored 10 goals this year, but also the manner of the goals and what they meant. We could be quite talking now saying we've got to go to Eastbourne and get a result, couldn't we? So the fact that AD's had his moments, other people, I look at Sam King, who probably feels a peripheral player at the moment. First 20 games he was colossus for us, and had a brilliant run. So, and there's more in there. AJ, how many last minute goals has he come up with? So yeah, I could keep going. I think, all the boys know deep down what I think of them and understand emotions, but actually they've all played their part, every single one of them this year.
I can only echo that. I mean, you've got to look at the goal scorer list to see Dragey's got 10, AJ's got 10, Charlie's got
everyone
9,
but Dragey. Dragey's not been involved this year. Dragey's just been a peripheral player.
I've asked him for an interview today. He said he'd had one too many lagers, he said.
Probably has. Yeah, probably just be slagging everyone off.
So listen, we go to Eastbourne next week. The pressure's off. Obviously, it's not a free hit, and we're going to go there and be professional. But does that give you a little wiggle room now to maybe tweak the first team squad again, maybe get minutes in for people?
Yeah,
etc.?
Definitely, and that's why we done the friendly last week, because we never know who's going to be needed. You never know who's going to be quite needed, and anything can happen. So, yeah, next week we will. Do you know what? Big assessment to this squad is that I can put any team out, and it's still a good team, and that's the biggest assessment you can give out. They're a good group of lads, but they're also very good football players. And if I changed the whole back four, I could still put out a good back four. If I changed the whole midfield, and that's the biggest testament to the group, that actually they've all come into a really tight, small, but good squad, and they all play their part. I'm never really someone who wants credit. I try not to take it because I don't think it's a team, but my management, staff, Lee, Deeks, Ollie, Rambo, the kit man, Adam, Ryan, they've all played a massive part, and it's draining. It's draining Tuesdays, Thursdays, Saturdays, every single week, and there'll be times where these lads have normal jobs as well, and it's tough. It's tough to keep going, even in it's been largely a good season, so loads of positive times. But you also have times where you've got to keep each other going, and they've been brilliant. They've been brilliant, as have all the volunteers around the club. And I think to define or conclude, when you get a club where every single person is pulling in the same direction, and not just on the pitch, I mean everywhere, you can achieve anything, and that's the biggest. This is the biggest proof this year, not just about me or the players. The biggest proof is that when you have a club who all have the same aspirations and drive to want to succeed for each other, and that's what it's about. Everyone wants to succeed for each other, not for 1, 2, 3 It's everyone wants to succeed because they want the club to succeed, and I think that's the biggest compliment I can give to this club, is that I've never been involved in a club where everyone is fully behind you and we're fully behind them. So yeah, they deserve this more than anything. So.
And a barometer of that, just if I can quickly add, is the fact that the crowds have been going up this season as well. Over 1,100 last weekend, over 500 again today. Must be fantastic for you and the boys to get that support week in, week out.
Brilliant, and even for me today, I think I've probably had like 30 family members here today, which is because they enjoy it. Forget about doing well and all that. They feel at home here. I think when you've got somewhere where my little girls are now running around wherever they are, and you get well looked after. My nan, who's now probably Merstham's biggest fan, and she has been all year. It's all because of how they're made to feel. And when you come here and there's a big family here, that gets thrown around a lot. There's no bad eggs here. Everyone is a proper family, and I think that's why the club is destined to succeed, and hopefully we can continue to try and do that.
Well, wish you all the best, mate. Good luck for the rest of the season. We'll be behind you.
Perfect. Cheers, Bernard.